You can never be broke if you're considering poultry farming as a business. You don't need to be with a lot of capital to earn from poultry farming. Chicken farming. This is food. People are eating this food every day. The chicken, the eggs. People are yearning buying this food. So it's upon you to start. Whether you're selling your products cheaply, for example eggs, it doesn't matter. What matters, what you can put on the market. You have something that you can take to the market and people buy. That is what matters, because if you earn something today, the next day you increase on your amount of money that you're going to earn, because on the way you learn the tricks, the advantages and the disadvantages of selling to some of the people. Some of the people buy things cheaply because they see you're just new in the business. But if you start, you'll be able to earn from this business. I'm telling you. Some of you are puzzled. You're in different businesses or you're employed somewhere and you want to start a business that can get you a side income. Please start with poultry. Let me tell you this. If you can get 2 chicken, put them in your backyard and start with those 2. Get a female and a male chicken. Let the male be older than the female. So when the female starts to lay the eggs, the first 2 months, don't allow it to hatch those eggs. Those eggs are mostly weaker, especially when you bought a young chicken that has never laid. Just eat those eggs. So other months you can allow the chicken to hatch the eggs. Make sure that you get those chicks and keep them somewhere and raise them. After 6 months, you come back and tell me what you're having, because if you allow your chicken to hatch the eggs, you get more chicken. Those chicken are going to lay within 4 months. You don't need to buy chicken feeds, especially in this season where the prices of feeds are very, very expensive. Go and look for the leftover food, the food that we eat, we people that we eat. Maybe it is a pumpkin, maybe it is rice, maybe anything. Just mash that food. Go to the market, look for the silverfish, those leftover fish that are sold in the market, those dirty feeds. The silverfish powder that is sold in the market. Go and collect that. At least buy the fish at 5,000 Ugandan shillings. Let me talk about that, such amount. Then take and smear that fish on top of these leftover feeds that you gave your chicken. They are going to lay, that chicken is going to lay eggs. It is going to hatch the eggs and it is going to give you other chicken. We talk about this most of the time, but these chicken need balanced diet. That is what we call quality feeds. We mix the fish, maize bran and the broken maize. We people, we eat a balanced diet. You might eat matoke and fish plus rice. Those are different types of food, and their importances in our body is different. So when you give your chicken the leftover feeds and you smear fish on top, they are going to eat quality feeds. From home, you did not buy as expensive as it is right now. Feeds are expensive, much expensive. But if you start with 2, you multiply. If you wait to collect the amount of money to start with 600 chicken, it will take you time, and on your way you learn. If you start with 2, you're going to learn several things and you're going to enjoy. You don't need to be with a lot of capital to earn from poultry farming. You need to be with 5, 10 chicken. They're going to multiply by themselves. Don't wait to buy chicks. Start with those that you have. They're going to multiply by themselves. Let me give you an example. I'm having my older boy. He, after school in the evening, he has a chicken coop. He takes care of some of the chicken there, up there in another chicken coop. But on weekends, we have those damages that we make from eggs. So I told him that you have to sell those damages and collect the money that you're going to spend at school. I don't care how much you've collected, as long as you can get some amount of money from it. Every day he sells at least 2,000. Weekends only, Saturday and Sunday, he can make 5,000 or 6,000 or sometimes 7,000. Weekend, just 2 days, and he enjoys the rest of the next week at school, because I'm encouraging him to work and earn on the weekends. He earns on weekends. However, he works every day. He works in those chicken every single day, and on weekend his income come in. He sells the damages, only the damages, and he earns that amount of money. So if you're someone out there who wants to earn, you don't need to be with a lot of capital. Poultry can be, you can earn at any time. Even if you say to yourself that, for me, I don't want to collect eggs, I want to sell the chicken. You can never fail to sell your chicken if you have them. But you can spend a whole day without selling or without seeing a customer in your shop, especially if you're selling these things that like saucepans, clothes. There are people that you spend a day without seeing any customer coming close to your shop. People, I'm sharing all this information to you because I know life without money is just a hell. Sometimes you need to be with something in your pocket, at least to become happy. At least you can spend a day when you're happy if you're having something in your pocket. Take an example. If you're having a sick person in the hospital, if he or she is told that you're going to die within 6 months or within 2 months, when someone has money on an account, he or she can push his life to 6 months before he or she dies. But if you're broke, if you're poor, if they tell you, or a doctor tells you that, the sickness you're having cannot recover, you're going to die within 2 months, that person can die the next week because you're poor. And the right thing is to be with some money to avoid the stress, to avoid the trauma and the pain. You get some pain when you're broke. You feel that pain. You feel that you cannot move 2 steps in front of you. But when you're not sick, your body is okay, but you don't have money. When I'm telling you that you can start with 2 chicken, I mean it. They can multiply. You can go, and whenever you're out of your shop or out of your work, some of you pass by those yam leaves. Bring them to those chicken. Those are vitamins. Those are greens that boost their immunity. Don't buy the medicine. When you go to the market, collect those leftover fruits. Those are vitamins. Those fruits that they throw away, then people cannot eat. Collect 2, 3, 5. Put them in a polythene bag. Take them to your chicken. The leftover food that you want to throw away, you did not eat, give them to your chicken. For me, I grew up with my grandmother. I saw each and everything that we are doing to the chicken. We did not buy the feeds, but the chicken were growing every day and they were laying eggs. So if you don't have money, start with such advice that I've given you. I don't want to talk too much. Let's meet in the next one. Bye.